This is what it's all about, ain't it?
Is it?
Look at this place. What more do we need?
Sure is quiet without them calendar boys around.
Yeah, damn shame.
Spent all my time telling them to shut up. Now I miss it.
Listen, John. You and me is one thing, but will you at least try to make an effort with the boy?
If it'll shut you up, I'll try. But fathering ain't nothing I know about.
Here's a hint. Act like you ain't a selfish, bloodthirsty moron.
You mean lie?
Shut up.
How you doing?
Good, brother. How are you feeling?
Much better. Thought those mountains were gonna kill me. But seems I'll live a while yet.
Oh, I know.
Found a couple of things in town. Made us some money.
You always do.
Yes, I'm good at that.
I messed up in Blackwater. I made a goddamn fool out of myself.
You done that before.
I know.
You'll get us out of this.
We are out of this. We need to keep out of it.
So what do you think?
We need to make some money and find ourselves an escape route, same as usual. But we are making money. And we will find an escape. We are gonna be okay.
I agree. We'll get some big money and get lost. Tell him, Arthur. Tell him we're okay now.
We're okay, Dutch. Jose's right. We're just getting back on our feet. Like you say, this is a big country. We can always get lost.
Yes, and we can always make more money.
We'll be okay.
Gentlemen, what a beautiful night. Beautiful night. I'm not much of a storyteller, so forgive me, but I really... I don't have much to say. Life's always confused me. I don't feel I understand it very much. Other human beings seem to understand why they were born, but for me, it seems like I was born to hurt and suffer myself. It doesn't always seem like a really good reason. I wish there was another way. But here in this land, I feel very stuck. But I'm sorry to complain. This is just so.
Listen, Charles. You're about the best man I know.
You know something? You boys don't know you're born. This isn't tough. This is easy. Easy. Tough as a dead calm. Surrounded by icebergs. Slowly starving. And then the boat comes down with the plague. And men are dying like it's a race. The parson, he can't keep up with the funerals. We're burying them 2, 3 at a time, and there's 50 sharks chasing the boat just to feast on the corpses. This is a picnic.
Tough. That ain't tough. See, sharks, that's a holiday. Tough is arriving in a new city. Both your parents newly dead. No one looking after you except some scumbags you meet on the street. Folks starving, people desperate.
Well, how old were you?
9. Since 9 years old, I've been living on my wits. Hell, chance to see that, that'd be a joy. Yeah, I'll tell you, sharks are nothing compared to human beings.
Now, maybe you're right. I guess all life is brutal in its own way.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all just a miserable waste of time.
Appalling.
Dreadful. You know, maybe that's the point.
So, McGuire, what's this I hear about you and Karen in my tent?
We might have popped in there for a bit, but we didn't touch anything. Well, nothing of yours, anyway.
Well, don't. Find somewhere else, for Christ's sakes.
Why, Molly, you are a cruel, heartless woman.
Dutch van der Linde, I am nothing of the kind.
Then prove it. Prove it again.
I think she'd prove the earth was flat if you said you cared for her.
But I do care. I do care. Are you laughing at us feeble-minded romantics again, Mr. Morgan?
Well, that's one way of describing you, but there's others.
I don't pretend to understand what you mean, but if it is brainless and heartless cruelty you're looking for, and knowing you, it probably is, Bill and those boys are in town.
Come here, Jack Marston. Look at me. Look at me. In the eye. You been crying? Why? Why?
Don't know.
Well, listen to me. Don't waste your life worrying about people who don't care about you. You got me. You got the whole camp. So stop them tears. You hear?
Yes.
And you got me, too. So dry them tears.
Thanks, Uncle Arthur.
I expect you'll betray me in the end, Arthur. You're the type.
That's so.
You tell me.
What is that even supposed to mean?
I'm sorry. I'm a little tired, I think.
That's a strange thing to say.
All right. All right. Don't begrudge a fella some slap and tickle. So, what's your story, boy?
Horses.
Horses? How do you mean, horses?
Or, I used to work with horses when I was a little boy. My pa came over from Ireland. He got sick and died. My ma got sick and died. It was cholera. After that, I was all alone, and the stables where I worked threw me out. I was living in the West. We had traveled out there because Pa thought he could become a farmer. In California. We never made it to California. I joined the Army, but that didn't work out well. And then I fell in with some outlaws. They got killed, and I fell in with the O'Driscolls. They gave me a choice. Ride with them or die. So, wasn't much of a choice. Now, I'm in with you, and all I know is folks all seem to die. And I still love horses.
You'll always have the horses, Kieran.
I know where I am with them.
Well, go do some work then.
Just thinking about Jenny. Of all the people to lose up there, she seems so young, so strong.
I know.
Guess all we can do is move on. You know, I'll never forget that image of you boys bursting back in after Blackwater, all bloodied up.
Well, try to.
That look in Dutch's eyes. Never seen that before.
Oh, Arthur, my boy. My dear boy.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks. Nothing. We're free. We're free to plan our own futures once more.
I hope so, Dutch.
You kept the faith, Arthur. You always kept it.
And I ain't losing it now.
You know, my mama was born in a field. Literally. In a field. Her mama was picking cotton, didn't even know she was pregnant. Came over funny and she gave birth right in the field. And the goddamn overseer, he took my mama away and made my grandmama get up and finish picking. Overseer was sweet on her and used to rape her. After she was set free at the end of the war, he tried it again and she killed him with a knife. They nearly lynched her, but she ran away and my mama never saw her again.
Shit. We all think we had it hard.
I wasn't saying it so you feel sorry for me or nothing.
I know.
Does this have a funny taste to you?
I'm trying not to think about it.
All right, go on. It ain't like you got balls anyways. Oh, hell's half acre. Oh, hearing him. Oh, my balls. Like that'd be enough food for any of us. What do you reckon, Morgan?
I reckon you two are made for each other.
Made for each other.
You all right there, Mr. Morgan?
Sure.
You look a little peaky.
Peaky.
Peaky? Tell you what, you find me a rabbit and I'll make you my special soup. Put the hair on your chest, get you feeling perfect.
I just need a rabbit?
It's my special rabbit soup. It's a work of art. I learned the recipe in the Indies. Riddled with scurvy I was then, one bowl. And I was fine.
Thank you.
Mr. Morgan, I feel I made a bit of a fool of myself again.
We've all done it.
And you saved my life again.
Well, maybe one day you'll save mine. Or my soul. Yeah, I'd like that.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, it wasn't a complete waste of time. I stole this from one of those awful men. You should have it.
Well, thank you, but you were blind drunk.
I was drunk, but I never forget my manners. Be well, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, where have you been, big man?
Out and about, you know.
I missed you, son. You find anything interesting?
It's strange country out there.
That it is.
Real shame about them calendar boys, I reckon.
Sure.
You know, I once saw Mac beat up 15 sailors.
That ain't nothing. Everybody knows them Navy boys can't fight. That's why they float.
Oh, that's so.
Sure. That ain't nothing. I once beat up 20.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna miss Mac. He was a good man. Kind of fellow you like to rob alongside, you know? Heartless son of a bitch. But he had a heart. That makes any sense.
I know what you mean. R.I.P., Mac. Yeah.
Are you well, Mr. Morgan?
Well, I'm alive, Miss Grimshaw.
These girls, Mr. Morgan, they're driving me to despair.
Why?
No gratitude. And no manners. This younger generation, it saddens me. The world is ruined.
So is there any point in me trying to get you to act like some kind of father to the boy? Huh?
Listen, Abigail, you deserve so much more than I can manage. I guess I just don't know much about fathering.
Oh, it's real easy.
What do I do?
Pretty much the exact opposite of what you have been.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking. Just use that tiny brain of yours, and whatever you think is right and proper, do the exact opposite. Then you'll raise a man.
Just like your mama did? Raise a real man like you? Arthur, do you mind?
There he is, the proud Englishman.
Don't fight other men's battles, boy. And anyway, my family weren't even English.
Whatever you say, King Arthur.
Why are you so obsessed with me being English anyway?
See, I clearly touched a nerve. King Arthur.
Well, at least you're working for once anyway.
Arthur breaks them, we fix them.
That seems to be the way.
Well, we ain't the quickest, but we get it done right.
Yeah. The best things aren't done in a hurry.
We should be getting the young guns to do this.
Good luck getting Sean to lift a finger.
Once an O'Driscoll, always an O'Driscoll.
What's your problem? I already proved myself.
Well, all you proved is how quickly you'll turn on your friends.
No, it ain't like that. I only rode with them for a while.
Yeah, you might have Dutch fooled. But, I'm watching you.
We're all watching you.
I saved your life, Arthur.
And now you ain't tied to a tree. It was a heap of trouble, but I got Micah out of jail.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. So where is he?
Still out round that way. Looking for a peace offering, he said.
I'll tell you what I'm bored of. Being laughed at. Bored of being the butt of all you fools' jokes. It ain't nice, and it ain't brotherly. I mean, I get it. I get it. Oh, look, there's old Big Bill. Oh, look at him, ain't he so dumb? Well, I ain't so dumb.
Well, of course you ain't so dumb, Bill. You're just averagely dumb.
Thank you. That means something. I got feelings inside of me. Real feelings. Now, I know I'm not as smart as you, or Hosea, or Dutch, but I'm just as smart as Marston, or Arthur, or any of them.
Exactly. Sort of how I see it. You're fine.
But it still hurts. It does. People calling you dumb.
It's like people call me lazy. I'm not lazy. I just don't like working. There's a difference. It's like you and thinking. You're not dumb. You just don't like thinking. That sort of it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of it.
Yeah, makes sense now.
How you gentlemen doing?
Fine and dandy.
Good. That's real good. I just read something.
That's the problem with you, Dutch. Always reading. Always been an issue with you.
Not with you.
I got common sense. I don't need to read. In fact, I need not to read. It pollutes the mind.
Does it?
Yeah. I've seen it do it to you.
I'd be careful, old man, that court jester act doesn't wear a little thin.
That's his problem, in one. He wants to be an American king, with his knights. Ooh.
I heard that. I want no such thing.
You do?
I don't. I just want better than this for us.
Better? Your kind of better.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you, old man. But right now, I'd like to kill you.
Put me out of my majesty, your misery.
Away with you!
There. You see, gentlemen? There goes the greatest man we know. Even he's lost. This is the age of being lost. The age of running to avoid thinking. I've said it before, but you all got it. This sense of being lost. All of you. Well, apart from old Uncle here, but you got it. And that's a fact.
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Reverend?
I've been wanting to ask you something. I've been wanting to for days.
Okay. What is it?
I can't remember. Oh, this frightful curse. I've ruined my life with it.
Then stop doing it.
Oh, no, sir. I can't do that. Really. I can't.
Oh, Arthur, it is good to see you.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Just great, but I nearly got killed back in town. They caught me robbing from a store and I ran for my life.
You weren't followed here.
Arthur Morgan, of course not. Who do you think you're speaking to?
Good girl. Thanks again for coming fishing with me.
I wish those mean men hadn't ruined it.
Ah, don't worry about them, okay? How are you?
Good. Thanks again for taking Jack fishing.
Sure, not a problem.
Well, I'm sure you got things to do.
I meant to tell you, the Pinkertons also said they caught up with Mac. Bastards finished him off.
Oh, damn it. I assumed as much, but that is a real shame. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment alone.
John? Heard you took Jack out fishing. Somebody had to do something with that kid.
What's this about Pinkertons showing up? Well, you were fishing with Jack?
Yeah. It was lucky he was with me, to be honest. They told me they'd caught up with Mac. Said they finished him off.
What bastards.
Yeah. Now, you boys act right and learn to do things proper, and one day all this could be yours.
You mean I could be the person on the wanted posters?
There's a dream for you, boy.
You'd be famous.
You mean folks might want to lynch me because of who I am? Not just because I'm an uppity darky.
Sheer paradise for you, kid.
I can hardly wait. What a joy that'll be. What a proud black boy I'll be.
You two laughing at me?
Us?
Never.
Perish the thought.
What about you, Bill? You ever want to run your own bunch?
One day folk will take orders from me, and trust me, it won't be no laughing matter.
No, definitely not.
Now, let me tell you, if you were my boss, I'd never laugh again. Not a word of a lie. Never again.
It wouldn't be a laughing matter. Excuse me, Bill.
One day.
Hey, be nice to Bill. One day we'll all be taking orders from him.
I know. I hadn't realized, but I will from now on.
Bill run a gang? God help us. Starting your own gang, are you, Bill?
Maybe. One day.
I'd like to see that.
John? Hey, John.
What do you want?
Is that how you speak to me?
I guess it is.
You miserable Scotch sack of shit. Ugh. Ugh.
Nice tongue you got there, lady.
Well, looks like we'll live to see at least a few more days. Folks are happy, Arthur.
Happy?
Well, they're fed, which is the next best thing.
You heard about the coach job?
Yeah, another run-in with the Cornwall Army.
Yeah, it got heavy, but well, we came out of it with some money. So, Uncle?
Don't say it. I know I messed up.
Just do more groundwork next time.
Good food.
Sure.
And fine conversation.
Why you feel the need to talk so much?
Why you feel the need for silence?
I guess I prefer people when I don't have to listen to them.
Point taken.
I hear you saved Mr. Bell from a hanging.
I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose he'd do the same for you.
Exactly.
We're all in this together, Mr. Morgan. I know you know that.
Of course, Miss Grimshaw.
Isn't it good to be out of that goddamn snow?
Why are you so chipper?
We're gonna be good. We are gonna be great. Faith, my son. Faith.
Oh, we was beginning to worry a little, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, you know me, Miss Grimshaw? I'm a wanderer.
I know, son. I'm just glad to have you back with us. For now.
You okay, old man?
Sure. Just dandy, partner, just dandy.
You sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
Well, if you ever need something, you let me know.
Hey, how you getting on there, John?
Good.
Ooh, scar looks pretty.
Yeah. Ruined my fine features. Thank you for saving me.
I know you'd save me.
Of course. I owe you. For life. You and Arthur.
Thank you. Again.
That's all right. I'm sure it won't be the last time.
I'd do the same for you. You know that.
I hope so.
This should line the old stomach.
Don't drink too much tonight.
Oh, shut up, Mother.
I needed this. A long day.
They all are.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that?
Will one of you ladies please stop pretending and marry me? It's enough now.
Oh, yes, certainly. She will.
I will not.
Why not?
Because, look at you.
What's wrong with me? I'm a good, honest son of the soil.
You're too good for me. Too real. I don't like good, honest sons of anything. I like superficial people.
You'll fall in love with me soon enough. All the women do.
So, we did pretty well out of that train job, but the law showed up real fast.
Too fast?
It sure seemed that way to me. But anyway, we made it out.
How you boys keeping?
Good.
Them scars still pretty raw.
New ones or the old ones?
Exactly.
Oh, Marston. You are so tough with them scars. How'd you get them scars, John? Being tough.
I ain't tough. I'm either stupid or slow. I cannot decide which. Either way, I keep getting caught.
We all get caught eventually, John. I guess the trick is to decide by who.
What do you mean?
Seems like you've been getting caught by a few things. Not just wolves and knives.
Ain't nothing ever caught me Dutch didn't want to eat me.
Well, exactly. I think that's the point.
Listen, I didn't get these scars falling over in church.
Not yet, you didn't.
Just what do you mean, Dutch?
Jack! Jack! Come to bed. Come on to bed now.
I guess I should be going to bed. Don't you be an arrogant son of a bitch, John. You're better than that. Love gets us all in the end. You be grateful it got you.
The man talks drivel sometimes.
I guess. I wish I had a scar.
So that Adler woman, she's sticking around?
Looks that way, for now. You okay with that?
Sure, I guess. She's had a tough time.
I wanted to thank all you boys for taking me in. For not killing me, let me tell you. Old Colm O'Driscoll, he's a rotten fella.
Not you as well. It's not Colm. Colm. It's Colum. In Ireland, we say Colum.
Well, he likes Colm. He's American.
Boy, he's Irish. Just look at his name. He's just a dumb Irish bastard who can't pronounce his own name.
If you say so.
I do say so. Colm O'Driscoll. Say it now.
He likes Colm.
And you like breeding. So say Colum properly.
Colm?
That's better, boy. That's better.
Colum? What are you talking about?
Don't you start to. That's how you say it.
I'll be sure to tell him that.
You okay with me playing here?
Oh, yes. It's nice to have some music while I work. I love that tune.
It's a good one. Miss Grimshaw's got you working hard here.
She's relentless.
I feel bad sitting here playing while you're working so hard.
It's fine. The music makes it go by quicker.
The thing is, this country is English. They act like they ain't, but they is. Heretics like old Swanson.
See, you get caught up in a bunch of old world bullshit, Sean. Here we got new world problems.
And what are they exactly?
It's real simple. If there's no king to hate, and no lords to hate, then who the hell are we gonna hate to pass the time?
Okay, and who do you hate?
My mama was a slave. I was born free, but my mama was safe, whereas I walk into half these towns, and their idea of entertainment is lynching. So who should I hate? The slave owners? Or the folks who freed us?
I see.
I don't. Confuses the hell out of me. We were set free to suffer. It don't make no sense. What you think, Arthur?
I try not to think too much. Don't help no one.
You're a bright fella, Lenny.
So they tell me. But it ain't done me no good. Anyway, I got work to do.
It's good chatting with you.
Yep.
Ain't so bad here. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon.
Yeah, we'll be all right now.
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan.
Reverend?
I just want to thank you for saving my life. The liquor is not my friend, Mr. Morgan. It really isn't. I make such a fool of myself.
Don't worry about it.
You're a fine man.
Now, lying on the other hand, that really is a sin.
How'd we get here, John?
Same way we end up anywhere. By annoying the wrong people.
No, I mean us. This situation?
Look, I know I ain't acted right to you and the boy.
Guess I can't make you want something you don't.
It ain't like that. Life ain't that simple. Not this life.
I know.
Anyway, I best get back to the thing I was doing.
Ain't you ever heard three's a crowd?
Well, ain't that a charming welcome?
Not now, Arthur, please.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Can't get no privacy around here.
Just don't expect too much from him.
What is wrong with you, Arthur?
How'd you mean?
You're hanging around camp like a bad smell. You used to be a man of action.
So, Miss Molly O'Shea, we've both come a long way from home, eh?
It's America. Everyone's come a long way, or their parents did.
You don't like me very much, do you?
I don't have much opinion on you.
Ah, but you don't like me. I can see it in your eyes.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Maguire.
Ah, but you look down your pretty little stuck-up nose at me.
I guess I didn't come to America to meet boys who crawled out of the local bog when I could have paid them to sweep me chimneys at home.
I knew it. You're a snotty-nosed little West Briton.
I am no such thing.
Of course you are. I see it now. You probably have a family with big farmhouses and titles. You're all the same.
Hey, don't you spread lies about me.
Right little madam she is, isn't she?
You can leave me out of this.
Okay, Reverend. I hear you've been getting into trouble again.
I never liked Catholics, Mr. Matthews, but maybe they're right. I need to confess.
That's a business I know nothing about, Reverend. That's between you and God.
Sometimes I feel as if he cared. He would have killed me years ago.
That's a feeling I can relate to. Yeah.
There you are, Arthur.
I feel ashamed.
I'm sure you do. Liquor ain't your friend, Arthur. Not when you drink so much of it.
I know.
Uncle Arthur! Uncle Arthur!
What's up, kid?
Not much. Well, I had fun fishing.
Yeah, me too.
So I lost Mama's thimble. I was playing with it and just lost it.
Oh, okay.
She's going to kill me.
I don't think she'd care too much. It's only a thimble.
Oh no, she will kill me.
Well, maybe I can find you another one. You can give it to her.
Oh, that would be fine. Thanks, Arthur.
Oh, Arthur, it is good to be off that mountain. I never knew I could be so cold.
I know, Mary Beth.
Kind of like it here. But where on earth are we?
New Hanover.
My lord. My mother came from somewhere here.
You know where?
No, I hardly know much about her. She died when I was young. New Hanover.
Yeah. Mine too. Mine too. Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan! I know. We need food. How'd you know I was gonna say that? Well, you're walking. You're only walking when you're not cooking, and you're only not cooking when there's not enough food. So you glad to be back?
One big happy family again.
Right.
So, Mr. Morgan, whatever did happen with that Mary Gillis?
It all came to nothing, Miss Grimshaw.
That's for the best.
Sure, of course.
I never did like her very much.
Hey, you see Mike could put any money in the box?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, thanks. So, what do you think of this place? Better than your little hermit camp, right?
Oh, it's wonderful, Arthur. Thank you for asking.
Yep. Hey, Dutch.
Oh, it's good to have Micah back again, huh?
I ain't so sure about that.
Now, Lenny. You're too smart to spend the rest of your life robbing banks. What do you think America is?
America? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I've been reading, Mr. Miller. Again. It's my weakness. What do you think America is?
I get you. Well, it's like you said, America's a club.
But it should be.
An idea.
Did I teach you that?
You taught me the phrasing, but my daddy taught the ideas almost before I could speak. Weren't no fun being an educated Negro for him.
No. No, I don't imagine that it was. I always get the feeling he was a great man, your Paul.
Not great, just normal and good. I sure turned out different.
Now here's what I'm thinking. Maybe those of us that still believe in the ideas of America, maybe we're the true Americans. And those buffoons in their clubs, they're the traitors.
Huh. Well, maybe. Only problem, Dutch, is we don't make the rule. They do.
Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it?
Make your own rules, I say.
Ain't that why we're all here?
I sure think so.
Ah, it's wonderful to have the sweet little Irish boy back amongst us.
I thought you hated us Irish, Micah.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Oh, you. Oh, repeatedly saying I hate you Irish kind of gave me an inkling.
Don't take me too literally, young Sean. That's always been Arthur's mistake. No facility for metaphor.
That's not his mistake, Micah. That's his great strength, that is. I know too many people gone and died for bloody metaphor.
Well, that won't be old Arthur's problem.
Talking about me?
I was standing up for you.
Yeah. Best to ignore every word that comes out of that bastard's mouth. You trying to show off again?
Oh, dear. You really didn't understand me, did you?
You're full of it.
You ever think about going back to Mexico?
I can't. At least not for now. It's a long story.
I'd like to go there one day.
I ain't as young as I used to be. Been a tough couple of months. Been a tough couple of years since I got sick. It's all been tough, you know. We're born with some dreams. We acquire others as we get older, and then we live out something else. When I was younger, I wanted to be a priest. I did, a priest. Didn't know you had to be a Catholic to be a priest. I guess I was always looking for a Messiah. Funny what you find in this life. When I was a kid back east, they said there were dragons in the West. Dragons. Well, I guess we found them, or made them, or became them. Oh, these futile lives of petty sin we have lived. What choice did we have, really? Streets weren't paved with gold. There was poverty in Europe, there was poverty here. Only here, you could stick a gun to someone's head. That was the only difference. Take what you want.
I can see you as a priest, Jose.
A priest con man, maybe.
Right. You spoken to Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
You're lucky he made me come for you.
Find us some goddamn food, boy. Do something. You hear? We got a lot of lambs, Arthur, but no wolves. Find us some food, please.
Are we that low?
Yes. It's getting pretty dire.
I'll see what I can do.
Please, Mr. Morgan.
But keep on it, Sean, too.
So you gonna do the right thing by Abigail?
Oh, don't you start too.
Ain't fair on her, or the boy.
See you, Karen. You're a real woman. Not like these brittle bitches.
Good to have you back, Sean.
Ain't that nice? You can write and everything. Unusual. For one of you.
One of who?
Oh, you know. Hoodlums.
You know? You got all the charm and personality of a fresh turd, Micah.
That's a good line. I must remember that. Oh, look. The big dog is here.
Fool. Don't listen to him, kid.
Been trying to get away from fellas like him my whole life.
You tries that again, you let me know.
So, what's he like, this Colm? Or Colm? Or whatever he calls himself, anyway.
Honestly?
Yeah, honestly.
He's, When he talks to you, nicely, it's like the sun is shining. And when he's mad at you, it's like the devil's gonna be upon you. That's how I'd put it. He changes. He's happy and you're happy. He's mad and you're upset and you don't know why. He's unfair and unkind. As long as it isn't directed at you, you don't care. He turns his men into monsters. Somehow he makes them love only him. He scares me. I mean, you boys scare me. But you're still like human beings. He's... It's hard to explain.
Well, he sounds like a right idiot if you ask me. Real pleased with himself.
He scares me.
Yeah, but he don't scare me. Silly fool you are.
I know.
I thought you barely knew Colm.
Well, yes, but I heard plenty.
Is that right?
I just wanted to say, you know that problem with the dynamite at the train?
Yeah, it's done now. I won't mention it again.
Oh, yes, you will, you bastard.
I wonder if I'll ever not smell of campfire again.
I think it's in our skin now.
Can we put some music on?
I will, in a bit. Would you like to dance, my dear?
I'd love to.
Look at me, with the belle of the ball.
Stop it, you. Feels like ages since we've done this.
Things are on the up again, finally.
How you gentlemen keeping? Sorry for interrupting, but I can't stand much longer over there. I mean, I love the girls, but my lord, they complain a lot. I mean, I've known worse than this. I was born into worse than this. Most of us grew up hungry and scared and alone, one way or another. And here, we've usually got food, and we usually ain't scared. I mean, sometimes. And we ain't never alone. Not here. Quite the opposite. So I'm done with the whining. I know we had a scene in the mountains, but we're over that. It's time to cheer up. All of you.
That was quite a speech.
Just feel like it's time they all buck back up now.
I agree.
Does yours taste burnt?
It always tastes burnt to me.
You know, that was a hell of a fight you had with that Tommy feller in town. I needed some entertainment after all we'd been through.
Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for starting all that, by the way.
Anytime.
How many times have we heard this song?
It's a good one.
How long you think we'll be here?
Who knows?
Probably just until we start to get settled.
Sure beats freezing up on that mountain.
Yes, it does.
Finally! Some good news, eh?
Indeed.
I was fearing the worst.
Well, you usually do, my love. You trying to get us all killed?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't me.
Just calm down and stop acting like a fool out there.
Hey, you okay, Miss Karen?
Dandy, how are you?
Well, they haven't killed me yet.
Who ain't?
The boys around here.
They act tough. They're good boys, mostly.
It's the mostly I'm scared about.
Huh? Don't be. You'll be fine. You're one of us now. Tell him he's fine, Arthur.
You ain't fine, boy. Watch yourself.
Ignore Arthur. He's only teasing.
What you reading, Dutch?
Evelyn Miller, of course.
That old windbag?
He's no windbag, son. He is a seer. He sees things that we don't know yet.
I know, I'm just teasing.
You're just afraid of opening your mind because you might not like what you find.
You're probably right. You know, you always had the most incredible way of putting things.
Mr. Miller has a way of putting things. Me, I'm just an old outlaw, not prepared to go quietly.
Oh, you're more than that, Dutch. You're... Well, you're amazing.
Tell him about Evelyn Miller, Arthur.
Mostly goes over my head, Dutch. And Mike is even dumber than me.
Real funny, Arthur.
What the hell is up with him?
He must be after something.
Slimy bootlicker.
Arthur?
Miss Karen, how you getting on?
Fine so far. And to think I was once a damsel in distress, and now they got me protecting the men.
Just stay alert.
Oh, I shall do. And if anyone tries anything, I'll blow their heads off.
I got these for you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Williamson.
I got all the fish you fools is about to eat. I did my bit, Arthur.
Thank you, Bill. I thanked you already. Wasn't that loud enough?
Look at him! Huh? Look at him! It's a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Rest of us out risking our necks so this degenerate man of the cloth can dissipate himself.
Leave the morality to Dutch, Mr. Bell.
I love Dutch, but he's too soft on the weak.
And what would you do to us weaklings, Mr. Bell?
All folk can earn, Miss Grimshaw. Ain't none of us so enfeebled. We need charity. Even this fool.
To carve a country from man's desire and not some old world juju. Wasn't that a beautiful fantasia, Arthur?
If you say so, Dutch.
Such a beautiful dream. So poorly rendered.
I thought I was gonna lead a good life. A different sort of life. I saved souls. I exorcised devils. I did. I cast out evil, and I helped people. I was a pompous ass. Really, I was. I forgot that I was doing God's work and began to think that I was a god. What a fool. What a terrible, arrogant fool I was. A man of God. And then I met that little sticky black devil. Those little lumps of hell. Just a little back pain. Oh, this'll make it feel better. A gift from the gods. And then it got me by the throat. You all know that. You all laugh at me, pity and despise me, I'm sure, but forgive me. At least forgive me, because all the silly things I do, all the lying and the stealing, somehow it isn't me. Or if it is, it isn't all of me. There's a different, better me stuck inside of here. Dutch sees it. And that's why he puts up with me when I'm sure the rest of you would cast me adrift. And that's why I love him, because he can forgive. Even when I can't forgive myself.
You're one of us, Reverend. We'll always forgive you.
You will?
Maybe not always.
Arthur,
how's a cigar?
Not bad, but sometimes I prefer a pipe. I've been meaning to get one for ages. I left the old one in...
in Blackwater, I know. Well, if I find one, you can have it.
You are a gentleman, Mr. Morgan. I raised you well.
Don't take too much pride in your work.
Hey, Arthur.
Lenny, all good here?
All fine.
Good. Stay alert.
How we all doing? Man, we are in some shit now, ain't we? Even before Blackwater, I had my doubts, but since then, we've had folk drop like flies. Men I've ridden with for years, just dead. Gone. Women and children, too. This ain't nothing nice. Whole thing used to make some kind of sense, but now it feels like we're waiting on a miracle or waiting to die, and I can't tell which it is. I mean, we've always had problems, but never like this. Them folks in Blackwater, they was real mad, and we responded. like animals. Like cornered animals. And all of a sudden, things don't make much sense no more. We have become what we set out to hate. And it scares me. It does.
You can't keep reliving that day in Blackwater.
It's hard not to.
We all gotta start moving on.
Mr. Morgan, you saved my life, and I'm very grateful.
Don't mention it, Reverend.
I made a fool of myself.
We've all done it.
I get so confused and angry, and then I hear God laughing at me, and I get even angrier, and, well, I'm a real prize dolt. I know it.